What's up, people? This is your boy Gideon Gaming. I'm here to talk to y'all today. So, I've been gaming this, and I'm noticing the same stuff. A lot of gamers talk about how it's messed up. Microsoft and Sony wants to charge for playing online. Microsoft started that crap. Microsoft didn't start it, but in the consoles, yeah, they did. Microsoft wanted to pay to play online. Online gameplay should be free. Online gameplay should be free. Okay, it should be. I totally agree. It should always be free. However, why would it be free when people are paying the fee? If people didn't pay for it, it would not be a charge for it, period. We have so many people, even console gamers, they complain about it, they get upset, but then they keep paying for it. You keep paying for Xbox Live and now PlayStation Plus. To make it even worse, PlayStation Online used to be free. PSN was free on the PS3. They saw Microsoft saying, we're making money. So Sony said, we're going to make some of that money too. So then they charged, albeit a lower fee at first, but they charged. Now, with the PlayStation 4, it's required to play online. It's not required to have a PlayStation. Like, last time I checked the stats, more than half of the people did not have PlayStation Plus. However, the pay-to-play online mechanic was just Sony saying, let's go ahead and get this. They brought it into the PlayStation 4. Now the PlayStation 4 is making a lot of money. A lot of money. I think they said it was like 20 million subscribers. That's a lowball number, of course. But 20 million subscribers paying that much money. Then they increase the pay. They increase the price, by $10. So if you got 20 million and you just added $10 per 20 million, you just increase your numbers by that. That's a lot. And you don't have to increase your service level. You don't have to provide anything else. You still make that money. But gamers complain. Another thing gamers complained about was when they tweeted about Play Anywhere with Xbox One and PC. And they stated, and they cleared this up, PC gamers will be playing the exact same games with Xbox gamers. But PC gamers will not have to pay for live. Console gamers will. Now, if my console brothers, now I'm also a console gamer myself, if my console brethren were smart enough, they would have stopped paying for live. Stopped paying. You stop paying, Microsoft is going to say, hey, wait a minute, they're not paying for this. And they're eventually going to end up doing it because they'd have no choice. It's either not have people playing or you don't make any money. Who wants to not make money? This is a business. These people have no loyalty and no allegiance to you. It's all business, period. Now, with that said, I've said this before. I've made posts about this on Facebook, but I'm going to say it here on YouTube. Most gamers are too dumb to fix their own situation. And this is true. You may not like the wording. You may not like that I call them dumb, but it's the truth. What do you call someone who has every bit of power, aka the consumer, but they take anything that's offered to them? You can change it, but you just take whatever, even though you're complaining about it not being good, but you still take it. Why? What do you call that? I call that dumb. That's exactly what I call it. Here's the thing. Gaming is one of those industries where, gaming is the only industry where if you don't accept what's given to you by the producers, they call you entitled. You expect your money's worth, but if you don't get it, they call you entitled. They call you a whiny crybaby. That's how they psychologically program you. And this is just reality. This is honesty. They program people. If they tell you, hey, we're going to do this and this is this and we had to do it like this, people say, okay. And they just buy right into it. You can say anything to some of these games and they're super gullible. Fact of the matter is, no, you don't have to charge for online play. PlayStation 3 has proven that. Steam has proven. People love to say, well, we're paying for a better network. No, you're not. No, you're not. Steam is free and it's functionally better, more stable than any of these consoles. So what are you paying for again? Okay, I thought so. So with that said, why? And then it's not even about paying to play online. But on that subject, do you console gamers realize that if you stopped paying for live. They make it free. And then you go back to playing. And do you not realize you'd be saving so much money? People say, well, it's not a lot of money. It's only $60, and it's for a whole year. So it's really not that much. No, it's not much. It's not much at all. But that's a game you could have been playing, an extra game you could have bought. But decide to pay to play on that. It's not a lot of money, but it's the principle. You're charging me for something that should be free. Why should I pay you $60 a year for something that should be free? Period. Well, they have server costs, and if they didn't charge, they'd go bankrupt. Okay, so explain Steam. Steam does not charge things to play games online. Nothing. You know where their money comes from? That money comes from Marketplace. Who'd have thought? Marketplace. So, if they're making this money off of Marketplace fees, why can't Sony and Microsoft do this? And I know they are making it, but they want to make more. See, people they're not loyal to. My loyalties to these corporations last as long as they serve me, period. You stop serving my needs, my loyalty is gone. It's out window. Poof, goodbye. As long as you're serving my needs, I will rock with you. You stop serving mine, it's over. Then, on the subject of gamers taking whatever, why are we allowing gamers to release broken games? They stop doing quality testing, quality control, and they leave it up to you. You pay them to quality control their game. Game comes out, day one patch. I'm sorry, but there's no need for a day one patch. You should have finished the game before you shipped it. Day one DLC? No. Stop that. Cut that out. Stop supporting it. Stop buying it. Stop buying season passes. I'm going to say that again. Stop buying season passes. Let me explain the season pass concept to you. Day one, game comes out. Developer says, here, buy the game. You buy the game. Thank you. Here, take another 20 to 40 to 60 or however much they charge for these season passes. I don't even know because I don't buy. But I did hear about something being like $40. Here, buy the season pass. Well, what's in it? Everything we're going to give you. Well, what are you going to give me? Well, buy the season pass and find out. Okay. So now gamers say, okay, it's going to be something nice. Here's the season pass. Then you get the DLC. Ends up being trash. Ends up being boring. Doesn't add anything to the game. It's a map you don't like. But you paid for it. You paid for that season pass. Why? Many times you actually come out better buying just the DLC that you actually want. Would you look at that? But gamers don't think like we don't think like that. I say we because I've been guilty in the past as well. Sometimes I still am with games. It's like if you really want to play this game, you don't have a choice. I've been dumb too. I'm falling away from it because I'm seeing the light. And if we can get enough people to see the light, we can make something. This whole situation with broken games coming out is pathetic. Could you imagine if you, let's say you went to watch a TV show, the audio didn't work, and they say, hold on, just wait a couple weeks, we'll fix it, but you've already paid for it. Or if you bought a DVD and it doesn't work, they tell you it takes 2 weeks for you to get a working copy. Wouldn't you be upset? Or with the DLC content, if you go buy a movie and they cut the ending out and tell you, if you want to see this, go ahead and buy the rest of the story. You go and buy it, then you get the ending. Wouldn't you be pissed? Every other industry, consumers know they have the power. They don't take what's just handed to them like gamer. And it's always an excuse. Well, the development cost is this. Well, if they only had this. Well, they needed to do this. And what about this? No, they don't need to do anything. Anyone that's an OG gamer remembers the time when games would come out. And guess what they would do? I said it again. They worked. There was no day one patches because there wasn't a way to do it. So they had to make sure that their games worked. They quality tested. Now they cut the quality testing out. Developers have gotten lazy. That's the only way I can really put this. Developers have gotten lazy. Why would you not want to put yourself out there, make a good product, and give the best that you can? Why would you not want to? Oh yeah, because I can half-ass it and make all of this money, and these people are dumb enough to buy my product that's broken and still doesn't work how it's supposed to work. That's why. Honestly, as much as I hate to admit this, I think we need another video for those that don't remember. The original video game back in the, I think it was 80s. I was just a baby, but I remember this. because the effects were still around. Video games had become such a convoluted, trash, clunky market. Everyone was buying video games and making consoles, and they flooded the market. They flooded the market with low-quality trash, including the legendary, notorious E.T., which is in a landfill. But they kept making all of this trash. So the market crashed. People stopped buying consoles, games, and everything because everything was trash. And you know what came out of that? Nintendo. Nintendo came with the Nintendo Entertainment System, single-handedly resurrected the gaming market, and they're still around today. True enough, Nintendo did not grow with their fan base, but that's another video. Still making the same type of games. That's another video. But they brought quality to the table. And then Sega said, let me bring something. They came with their Master System. It was pretty good. But then they came with the Genesis. The Sega Genesis was legendary at that time. Everyone was talking. It was killing Nintendo. Nintendo said, we have to come back. So they came back with the Super Nintendo. And that's when quality in video game became a thing with the NES, the Genesis, the Super Nintendo, the N64 even. Although, well, that's a whole nother story. But people had quality. So that's why I say we need another crash. Get rid of all of this pay-to-play online crap. Get rid of all of these broken games released, these day one patches, these on-disc DLCs, day one DLCs. Let's get rid of this, gamers. We, not me, not you, we need to stick together. And it ain't about being cheap, because some idiot always said, oh, that's broke nigga talk. Y'all broke. You must be broke, talk about money while it costs too much. No, actually, I can take a paycheck and buy 10 Xbox Elite controllers. I can buy 3 PlayStation 4 Pros. I can buy multiple consoles and platforms and pay for the year. I could buy 20 years of Xbox Live or PlayStation Plus with my check. So it's not even about that. With my savings, I could buy about 50 or 60 years. It's not about money. It's about principle. It's about being smart. That's what it's all. When are we going to come together and just realize that, you know what? I'm tired of being taken and do something about it. Just that. Do something. Until that day comes, we're going to continue to get hacked. Oh, and another thing. I'm a self-admitted graphic, okay? I like graphics. Why is it when you say that, someone always says, well, gameplay is more important? Give me both. Why can't I have both? Well, it's not possible. Yes, it is. Developers are becoming lazy. Some people give you gameplay and graphics. Look at Arkham Knight. Gameplay, superb. Graphics, superb. Titanfall 2. Gameplay, superb. Graphics, superb. Great game. They gave you both. Uncharted 4. They gave you both. I'm sorry, but looking at these consoles, even the consoles, they are kind of weak. I'm not even talking about PC. But even with console, these consoles are powerful enough that there's no reason we shouldn't have graphics as well as gameplay side by side, period. There's no excuse. The only reason is because developers are lazy. They've gotten lazy. You know why they gotten lazy? Because you people still buy what they put out. Why put out a quality product and take the time when you can still sell a crap product? Now, I'm no fan of RPGs, but at least The Witcher 3 gave people what they like. The people that like RPGs love The Witcher. Their DLC gets nominated and won Game of the Year, RPG of the Year. DLC. Why? Because CD Projekt Red did things right. They catered to the people that they want to buy there. Because the first Witcher 2s didn't sell anywhere near that. But the 3 sold like crazy. Oh, by the way, was it PC exclusive? You're welcome, console gamer. But we're not doing anything to affect these changes. But why not? Why are we just sitting there taking whatever it is they hand to us? Why? That's what I want to know the answer to. We need to exercise our rights, our financial power as consumers. We need to be more penurious with our cash. We need to, because otherwise they will take advantage of everything. All of this DLC, pay to win crap, microtransactions are coming in $60 games. Stop that. Stop buying it. You are ruining gaming by buying all of this extra stuff. People love to say, well, gaming has gotten expensive. Well, yeah, it's expensive because you keep buying this crap. These developers are greedy and lazy. They want the most money for the least amount of work. Stop giving it. I'm out. Please click subscribe, like the video, and check me. Peace.